Again, I'm not a fan of prison. I just want him to not have fun in life anymore.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Because he's also Mr. Party Guy.
When I go out, I am patronizing my restaurants, my hotels, my dishwashers, my cooks. Then what I do next, I go into the subway system to see if my midnight people are working. I go into my hospitals. I go visit this 24-hour city. This is not a 9-to-5 city. And this is a city that never sleeps, so the mayor should not be taking a nap.
You got a migrant emergency when the city is facing, like the rest of the country, an economic downturn, when you've got a crime issue. Any thought of toning it down?
Well, think about what you just said. You said we have an economic issue. My nightlife is a multi-billion-dollar industry. People are afraid to go back out to restaurants.
What's funny is with him going through all of this, he's trying to deflect from his possible crimes that he's indicted for, and he's trying to blame it on the current administration. Oh, God, I am so happy that I'm losing train of thought. So within that abandoned skull of his, he believes that he's defending the city and that these charges are because he's defending the city. You want to know what he thinks he's defending the city from? We're going to get to it in a second. Because again, you got a scapegoat when you're in trouble, right? People in power, you always find a way to weasel your way out of your responsibilities for being irresponsible. And you got to blame everybody else. Everybody else. Oh, God, he's probably going to prison.
Give me my money.
Again, not a fan of prison, but just him being sad every day. Him having to go to court cases. Him having to wear big suits that don't fit and that probably get a public defender. Actually, he didn't get a public defender. He got the same lawyer that Elon Musk got. So he's really trying to fight this. But in response to him believing that he's defending the city, Eric Adams said, "I look forward to defending myself and defending the people of the city as I've done throughout my entire professional career." Insight. When has he defended anybody in this city? What is he talking about?
Greater New York saying that this is not a black thing. This is a you thing, Eric Adams. This is not a black thing. Your policies are anti-black. You are a disgrace to all black people in this city. The things that you have done are unconscionable. You hurt our schools. Our streets are dirty. Our children are harassed by the police. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. You can shush me all you want, but the people are with us. And this is not a black thing. This is a justice thing.
First of all, I want to thank
He, along with a few, are trying to link the arrival of people migrating. See, I told you I was going to tell you who he's going to blame. People migrating from South American countries as the reason he's being indicted. Which is funny, right? Because he's saying like the influx of people that have, people from South America, the influx of them being shipped in from Texas or whatnot to New York City as a sanctuary city is putting a strain on public services. Not the fact that he's cut public services in a lot of ways. Like, not the fact that he, out of his own mouth, was telling parents that they should replace school safety officers.
The slack now that the incoming group of 250 school safety agents have fallen victim to budget cuts.
Mayor Adams floating the idea today, and as Fox Eye's Teresa Priolo shows us, reaction is coming in hot.
We have to do a real evaluation on where do we have the high need schools. And we're going to be leaning into parents and parent groups to do some volunteerism. We're going to lean into our crisis management team. We have to pull it all hands on deck moment.
It's the comment from the mayor that has some public school parents shaking their heads, suggesting a cut in school safety agents could be filled by parents volunteering to keep their schools secure.
Yeah, because of him maneuvering the budget in a way that doesn't make any sense, the misappropriation and misrepresentation of funds, no, that's not, the mishandling of funds, no, that's not the issue. People migrating from South America is the issue, which is funny because to cite an NBC article, New York City's population records show approximately 476,000 undocumented migrants lived inside city limits in 2019, right? Meanwhile, over 210,000 migrants arrived in New York City between spring 2022 and fall 2024, according to the New York Times Insight. So, no, stop. Again, everything I'm speaking about will be cited, and it's in a Google Doc, and you can read for yourself and Google yourself.
3, 2, 1.
Because you got to realize that if you allow people to tell you that my thoughts and opinions are my thoughts and opinions, if you allow yourself to only listen to one set of voices, you will put yourself into a box, and it will not allow you to expand your knowledge. So you kind of want to look at everything like a book. Like, you know, people take a lot into consideration with books. They live by certain books or whatever have you. But that information is just in that book. So you have to look for other books to kind of, you know, inform your opinions about things. And then some books will have newer editions with added information as the author has learned more stuff. So you got to look at it like that. You build upon the information that you gather over time. You don't put yourself into a situation where you're just stuck on one thing, because if you allow yourself to only accept one source of information, you will fail at being able to empathize with humans, because you are only caught up on one ideology, one way about going about things.
Yes, sir! This nigga spitting.
Damn.